What's up, everybody? Ryan here, and I'm standing on the factory floor at PMG Manufacturing, where one of the products that we build are the world's best doors. That's what I'm going to talk to you about today, how our doors are built, what makes them the world's best door. I'm going to absolutely show you. But we do build pivot doors, single doors, double doors, hinge hung doors, and then right on down the road, everything you could think of. I could build a door 20 feet wide, 20 feet tall, if that's what you want. So if you have a way to transport, so keep that in mind. The real heart of these doors is our pivot doors. I'm going to show you our pivot hinge system. It's manufactured right here in our aerospace machine shop. But this hinge has ball bearings in the upper, and then it has a thrust bearing, 64,000 pound thrust bearing that sits in this 3-inch hinge that sits down in the actual pivot door. So this is the bottom hinge in a pivot door, what's in this exact door right here. And then the top hinge looks really close to just like this, except with just ball bearings, 3 big ball bearings in it. So that's what our pivot hinge looks like. It's just a massive, massive undertaking. You can kind of see what's inside of it. And then on our regular doors, which you'll see this double door set and the single door set, we have this hinge here, which we also design and machine in our machine shop. It has a taper bearing, same type of bearings in the front of your wheels on your cars that holds that together when you turn and whatnot. It has a hardened race on the inside, and these hinges are solid steel and 1.5 inches thick. So they're really, really nice stuff. So those are our hinges, and that's really where the base of our doors. We're able to build a big, heavy door without hinge sag, real easy to open our doors because of those ball bearings, and they're rated so heavy. These regular hinge rated doors can support a door up to 8,500 pounds. These pivot hinges can support a door up to 12,000 pounds. So we can build great big doors. We have the hardware to do it. We do it right here under the roof. Let's take a look at our pivot doors here. Now our pivot doors, we make in 2 styles. We make in we call it a 70-30 style, which this one is here. You can see in that 70-30 would represent 17.5 inches away from the actual door jamb is where the pivot hinge is placed. And then we also make a 90-10 pivot style, which is this one here, which you can see this hinge is only 5.5 inches away from the jamb. So you have a much larger opening, like I said. This particular door that we're looking at here is 72 inches wide by 96 tall. This door is 110 inches tall by 78 inches wide. And what we do is every piece of this door is formed and made right here in the factory. So what happens is we can make this door with the casing 10 thousandths to an inch accurate to your rough opening. So we can give you the exact size door that you want, especially custom made specifically for you, like all these doors are. So what I want to do is I'm going to show you how our doors seal now, especially our pivot doors. You come around, you see a reverse seal that comes all the way around and breaks at the hinge up here. And you can see that at the top hinge. And then also what we have on the top of this door is 2 big strips of commercial mohair molding that just absolutely last forever. And you can see those on the bottom of the door. Come on through the door here, let me show you. So you have this commercial mohair molding that runs across the bottom of the door to seal the bottom of the door. And then you also have it, if you look at the top of the door, that runs all the way across the top and around the hinge on the top. So you have a double seal, top and bottom, and then sides. Super, super nice. This particular door, all of our Premier Series doors are 3 1/8 inch thick in terms of width. The whole doors all the doors, skins, and everything are made out of 1/8 inch thick steel, front and back. So at the thinnest point of the steel on this door frame, it's 1/4 inch. In the corners, it's almost up to 3/4 inch thick of layered steel in each of the corner bracing of the doors. So these doors, as you'll see, have 0 deflection. They do not move, they do not bend, they do not deflect. These are like a Blanchard piece of steel door, and they're very, very strong. So, and you can see how easy and nice they open. This door weighs about 850 pounds as it's sitting in the frame here. It's not even leveled on the floor. It's just sitting in our showroom there on A-frames. So once this even gets in and leveled, it'll be so much nicer. But this particular door has a 48-inch Fredo handle on it. You can see that on our website. But we can make you whatever you want in terms of handles. Custom, we can do whatever you want. So this is the inside of this door. Let's go down and look at a double door, and I can kind of show you some of the attributes on that. Again, you're getting the same door in a double door, 3 and 1/8 inches thick, still made out of that 1/8 inch steel, zero deflection. This door will not bend or flex. It's solid as solid gets. You can see all the threshold and the seal. Everything we make is made right here in the factory. All the hardware, everything but the deadbolt in this door is made and manufactured right here in the factory. This has regular hinges, as you can see, all the way up there. Those are the hinges that I showed you earlier in the video that we manufacture right here in our machine shop. Some of the things that I really like about these double door sets is we took all the standard off-the-shelf Home Depot style hardware, we threw it away. So we designed all of our own hardware for it. So like the locking side door, you can see it has a handle up there that locks with a big 1/4 inch throw. The bottom has a release here, big 1/4 inch bolt that goes into the actual casing, the frame. So it's really heavy duty. It's on a ball bearing and a detent inside of there. That hardware is designed all by us and does not fail ever. You can see between the double door sets, we put a little strip of double mohair molding so it matches up with the molding on the door and seals that door complete underneath. So you have, no critters, no dust coming in at all. This hole right here is the hole where the double bolt goes down into a 1/4 inch. The 1/4 inch bolt goes down into 1/4 inch steel and locks that locking side of your fixed side of your double door. That's our double door sets. Now, like I said, any design, any style, we can build for you. All you got to do is just call our factory up, go online and chat, 10daydoors.com or pmgdoors.com. You can call our factory up at 928-852-7489. Talk with one of our ladies up in sales, and they can dial you right in terms of style and what size, and can tell you about how everything works. The casing on our doors is even made to the specific width of your wall. So everything about our door is built for your home, your existing home, or your new build. It's all for you. So anyway, you can give us a call, and what happens is a little bit of the process of the doors is you call in, we'll give you a style and a rendering of the door, and then once you place your order, it goes into engineering, and the engineering and planning department will give you a drawing on the door that looks something like that. And there's a bunch of sheets in the drawing that has all the different attributes of it. It's our build drawing for you to approve. Once you approve that, it's exported to our machine shop and goes into our fab area and our fiber laser, robotic fiber lasers. All the parts are cut for you, and then they're formed right here in the shop, and then they're sent to our welding department. And even the powder coat happens right here in the factory. The powder coat that we use is a Sherwin-Williams Ultra UV powder coat. Those are the styles that we recommend to our customers. We got almost every color you could imagine under the sun. And I've shared with you a lot of information about our doors. If you have any questions, we're always available. Like I said, 928-852-7489, our 122,000 square foot factory right here in Arizona, northern Arizona. And you can also go and chat with us at 10daydoors.com or pmgdoors.com on the chat there, and we can help you that way. But we're here to give you the world's best doors, and I'm sure by looking at them, you can see how they actually are. They actually are the world's best doors. We're very proud of them here. And every customer that has them in their home or their businesses are very proud of them as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, we'll see you soon.